Gram Pepe. Faction effects. Diplomatic relations -10 with most factions. Construction cost -50% for Star Chamber buildings. Strike cost -30%. Looks like still among the worst faction effects in the game, if not the worst. Load effects, targeting range, +50% for spells. This sounds like they increase the radius, the range of the spells. Which is kinda cool. Winds of magic power reserve capacity +15, okay, that was good translate. 50 experience per turn for the Lord's army. Goes okay with the new training. Miska's base change -30%, it's his slant stuff, the 3 wizard effects. And he still have upkeep -30% for Temple Guard units in Lord's army. This might be a new thing for the slants. And him being a slan, he as a faction leader, he only just have this thing here. Which is a really bad low trait. Still looks among the worst of the Lizardmen regarding faction effects and the lord effects. Let's see if anything else got changed. And the Saurus looks such like real chats here. Look at this. And even those kinks are so gonna look good. What's that red thing? Was that one of those access points?
A crude attempt to subjugate.
Mazamundi starts with a Bastillum Verification Crystal. That's very cool. I like this. Cool. Slants with their impressive stats. Cool as well here. This apotheosis have 300 range. The targeting range was 30% for spells. Still says 300. Does look like this is actually more though. I remember this one being 300. Samber Standard of Hexoatl. So get a standard here, 10 missile resist, 10 melee defense. Set bonus, Allegiance points gained for alliances with Lizardmen. And the Comber Mace of Mazdamundi. A bad weapon. 15 attack, 12 weapon strength, poison attack. Goes well for the real lord here, Zlok. Once you equip Zlok with items, should be pretty good. Keep this one with the 50% miss resistance, huh? Winds of magic power reserve minimum plus 10. Does this mean it will go lower below 30? Oh, this got badly translated, I feel. Banishment is here and the nation. To 120-second cooldown. Ooh, look at this. 800 barrier. What used to be here? Ruination of alcohol budget. Damn shit, wizard, that's some cold shit. What? He lost the physical resist? Oh no. Lord Zlok got nerfed. There was I think 25 missed physical resistance somewhere here. If only we could see how this works, you know, so we know what we are delaying or lowering. And the shit skills still remain here. You gotta pick it up to get to this area here. Shame. But he still has some of the worst unique skills. They're basically a template for a Slan without any unique skills and terrible trait for Temple Guards. Just think about it, guys. He doesn't have any unique skills. That's just a template for Slans, right? No unique skills for being Hexatl or Mazdamundi, Legendary Lord. And pretty poor faction trait here other than being a Slan. So this guy is basically just a template for a Slan without any unique skills. Well, the Zlok is definitely gonna be nerfed without that physical resist. That should still be pretty good. The dinosaurs with items and generation are excellent. Then let's get Archon and has the spell mastery. Wasn't this used to be higher? 8 attack? Or was it 8 armor? I nerfed this one as well. It was already weaker than the Warhammer usual 2 stuff, and then now brought it even close to Warhammer 3. It was 12 armor and it was definitely higher, but not exactly what. Why are they scaling all this shit down to the Warhammer 3 stuff instead of buff Warhammer 3 stuff? This one was 8-8, now it's 6-6. They nerfed most of the battle skills, yes, because the Warhammer 3 had shit battle skills. This one stayed the same. This one got nerfed as well. Looks like the veterans one are pretty same. But they were not that anything special in the first place. This is the most generic shit out there. Easily beat 2 skills combined. Lizardmen and Fear is still here. What is the diplomatic situation with this faction? At war with Skeggy and Keepers of Bliss. And this, you see Tyrannok, which you have kind of rigged positive at the start, 15 gifts. Keepers of Bliss are rank 10 and you're rank 106. How does that work? Mako Peaks and the Fallen Gates. Ah, they have 2 armies. Looks like they have 6 to 7 units here, and they got 6 units here.
Slanesh may dominate me.
Let's you start with the Saurus Scar Veteran. This is a Pyrrhic victory. So out of all the factions, Lizardmen still have the worst auto resolve. It doesn't look good for the AI. Well, it was a demon, Frock. And they actually seduce a unit here. Wow. Okay. Check your saddle here. The garrison got nerfed hard. That would happen to all the unique garrisons, right? Look at the tier 5. Saurus Warrior Shield, Saurus Spear, Saurus Warrior, Saurus Spear Shields. I love their variety here, because, you know... God forbid they all be Saurus Warriors with shields. But this looks like one of the worst garrisons on the tier 5 we've seen so far. How did they manage to make Lizardmen garrisons worse? Maybe the towers are really good. Temple Citadel with no temple guards. All the crazy landmark is still here. Gotta love it how the dwarf one they make +5 income faction wide into 5 income local province. Meanwhile, minus 25% upkeep on literally the most expensive units in this faction. All armies still same minus 25% upkeep reduction even after the supply lines change. This is how a tier 5 Lizardman should look like. But it looks like they forgot to include the Dread Saurian here. It's supposed to be all dinosaurs listed here. Troglodons as well. Maybe that's intentional. Gold is still pretty good for the Lizardmen. At least add garrison to the Star Chamber. This is tier 3, 4, and 5. That don't look like tier 5 to me. Guess they had to do something because of the how the sieges are now. This Exalted is still great. So look like the same. This one got nerfed by half, from 20 to 10%. %10 was too good, really. Prices don't seem like that very high. Very similar to before. Slightly lower, like 20% lower maybe, or from the high guys. And growth so low, because you don't have a growth building, no commandment, and no other regions. One day Germanic Web will do something. One day! Same as the dwarves here. So this is Mako Peak's Fallen Gate, so this is on the left side now. Rushing defeat. Yeah, looks like Lizardmen still have a really shitty auto-resolve. This is a Legend Lord here. Pose the fit. Well, I'm not gonna bother with this. There's a landmark here. I just wanted to see if that got changed. This is almost like it's grayed out now. This location got the slightly changed, but it's still soon like the more the same. There's a port here, that's a good sign.
I smell a trap. I smell a trap. I smell a trap. You beasts shall pay for interfering in the Empire's business.
Is there anything about the blessed units, or just gonna be the same random stuff? I don't think they've done anything about this. This faction has right cost minus 30%, and the right of bankruptcy is still 8400, without taking into account upkeep from this army. Confident got changed. It's leadership for the Lord and leadership for all units in the army, so the Lord gets 12 leadership. Meanwhile, determined still exists. Look at the top of the faction, boys. Treasury and predicted income, and that's it. This is like the smallest, saddest top of the interface of any of the factions. One day the Lizardmen will get rework.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Okay, let's see. Krogar got changed. Upkeep minus 20% for armies led by Saurus All Bloods. Ooh, that's cool. Used to be minus 10% upkeep for all armies. Now it's only for the Saurus All Bloods, so brings a little bit more faction flavor. Saurus buildings got additional bonuses to Saurus Scar Veterans and Saurus All Bloods. Okay, so flavor is the Old Bloods and the Scar Veterans. Weapon strength plus 1% per character rank for Saurus Scar Veterans, Saurus Old Bloods. That's up to 50% more. I wonder if this also works for the Krogar. Character experience gain plus 30% for Saurus Scar Veterans, Saurus Old Bloods. That's actually rather cool. That's a cool flavor thingy. That's how we do the flavor stuff. Krogar, instead of having 50% upkeep reduction for Saurus, has 50% upkeep for the whole army. Ambush success chance 25%, Lord's army, and unit experience gain 25% for Saurus warriors and Cold Bone Rider units. So they changed this one to give more. And he is below Torek. This shit wizard guy is such a jaded fuck. The minus 50% faction within the loader upkeep stack? They should, yeah. If it counts for him. It doesn't count as no blood? Oh man, no. Looks like dealing with the Skaven. Starts with a Blessed Hours Warriors, nice. Drill MVP. So our capital is the Golden Tower. Starts on tier 2. Tier 2 garrison has 3 skin cohorts and 3 skin cohorts with javelins. What have they done? How they made the Lizardmen garrison win worse while they fixed the vampire garrisons? How is that even possible? The skins can't kill shit. The towers might be really good. This is tier 2. Jesus. There's some really bad tier 2 and 3, some of the worst in the game. Golden Tower Guards. The list retain its stuff with Temple Guards. They remove the adjacency income. The tier 1 used to be like 3 skinks and 2 Saurus guys. You get 3 ints on this one and you get 4 ints on this one. Doesn't look like this upkeep on the faction effects works on Krogar. Krogar just have 50% on his own here. So this is a worse trade than before. This will be a big buff for dinosaurs as well, right? It's like the items are pretty much the same. Yeah. Physical resistance 10 and control +1. Cool, cool. What does the Saurus building give? It gives you a recruitment of Saurus and Scar Veteran. So Krogar has lost a big upkeep production and he doesn't count for his own faction. Rank +2 for Saurus, Scar Veterans, and Saurus All Bloods. So they get additional ranks. That's it. They could have added the garrison's crying pool. This is still poop building as well. Well, it's a good base. It's the 3 mounts now. Grimlock. It's the Carnosaur with Frenzy. Still has this one, which is pretty good. Honored Elder. We know about that, Frack. This things on the Saurus All Bloods. Immune to contact effects. The whole army gets damage and leadership against Skaven. These things are quite overkill, right? Devastating flanker. Let's see if they change any of this. This one is actually gonna be pretty good now, as they changed him. 10% upkeep reduction to Saurus. %10 speed for the whole army is also nice. He doesn't have the one against the high elves. Is the one against dark elves. This one is still really poor. Double it at least. This is like 20% against everybody. Well, this is like, look at this. This one got updated later while they forgot about this one. Still can get the pretty cheap army considering the changes to the supply lines, right? A bit more generic Lizardmen with their lords here, and he's dealing with Skaven. Looks like the worst thing about Lizardmen is still in the game, their auto-resolve. What does the Devastating Flanker actually do? It doubles the charge bonus when you're attacking from behind. Extremity is still crap. So he starts in enemy territory, huh? Half of the Blastosaurus got killed in outer as well, wow. You really, literally have to do these battles when you're playing, right? And Clan Morkin is his neighbor. They got 4 settlements. If you wanna go against these guys, you can recruit initially. You're gonna have to go effectively here, and then start recruiting, and then move north. So it looks like it's gonna be outnumbered initially. You can also recruit additional lord here. Yeah. Yeah, the Germanic web is still there. So, the most special thing about this guy is he starts on a different side of the world, right? It's pretty cool here, reminds me of the Vortex. +1 weapon strength per character rank for Saurus Car Veterans and Saurus All Bloods. It's a rank 1 but doesn't get damage bonus. I guess it's starts from rank 2. So you can recruit this guy here and recruit. When you capture this, you can recruit a guy there. It's actually the same place, so it doesn't really matter. It starts with 2 tech for Saurus. Well, you can recruit legendary heroes, Primarch. They're not listed on the factions. You almost get plus 40%, 9% everything. Yes, rank 50, but he doesn't. Seems like it. Oh, he starts with 5 extra attack and 10%, 5 extra defense, 10% extra damage with the Saurus. Okay, that's cool. Just get him slightly ahead. It's very interesting how these units have taken heavy damage in outer resolve, but these guys are scared. I guess they got all replenished.
I am Prince and Salchik Takuta lose.
The Henwen. It looks like pretty much the same stuff here. They did tie the regiments to his rank now. He's no longer on the pyramid. And he starts lower in Lastria. Oh, they improved Nakai's economy. Surely he's fine now. Some campaign, no. Oh, this part of the map looks pretty good.
Arunkani, it's a new. Slakani Alsik.
It's funny Skaven too.
No, need my warp tokens.
It's a little color scheme. The headwind starts with a weapon. '65 attack with 500 weapon strength. Makes sense. They're pretty much more the same. And there's the plug of sword account, control, and every time he casts, he activates War 7 leadership. Gets all 3 mounts now as well, which is kind of nice considering the amount of skill he has. Like, same as before. Let's see now get the instead of those things here. 150. Casualty replenishment plus 7% all armies. That'd be nice when you have a faction mechanics, right? The set moves. Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 10 Lord's Army. Nice. Kayaks, so they're going for from our capital here.
We have shaped this world.
Only 2 regions here. Strange they didn't put one here, huh? Resources here either. This is a lot of factions. At war with Brazen Throne and a Clan Skrat. Those guys are in the Chaos Wastes across the sea. Somehow they see us, like what the hell? They moved the island here. What is bells? How does it even look like? The size of victor, low casualties. Must be nice, skins being stronger than Saurus. At least it's King Skirmishers, huh? You wanna do good out to resolve with them, just get these guys. 330 on this? What the hell? Why does this guy have 4 options? Been a while. I don't actually remember that. Now we get a crushing defeat here. It does look like you can take this boat manually there. But for some reason they give quite a bit of out-resolve strength to this scaling garrison like this. I forgot to disable regular replenishment. Does this add up? No. Crushing defeat, huh? Oh, it's a valiant defeat. So they got. Looks like this. This game have. Might be the. Must be the wall. Must be the wall. Let's actually see this. It seems like it's a high value there. Science. Well, this guy gets extra missions, huh? That'd be nice when you have extra mechanics to unlock extra rewards. Looks like there's a Tomb King faction up there. Deserters of Katep. Oh man. Instead of that Alchemot, when everything is lost. So this is really high value, huh? Even after taking attrition. Gotta have to fight manually. Next baby company. Lizardmen of Karp. Do we go over the high house yet? No. No. So this is gonna be a different starting location with potentially extra bonuses here. This is a good Lizardmen faction, like those generic ones. And also, of course, different starting location. Okay.
I command here.
Next one is tic-tac-toe. Looks like same as before. Starts in Southlands. Different starting units. Check the high elves? No, not yet. I might check the high elves next. Well, yeah, it was tic-tac-toe joke and then not tic-tac-toe not joke. I need to get some something to eat. It's all been 9 hours here. We're gonna keep going into the night. Tlaqua is actually a capital, huh? There's a growth building. This guy is this one on tier 3. Three pterodons and got a horned ones this time. Okay. Speed for pterodons, reproductiles, and coral. All armies faction wide. Okay, that's pretty cool. This guy is a pterodon flavor. Seems like more or less the same stuff. Pterodon flavor with the blessings as well. They changed the cooldown on this right. Twin turns. Be nice if there was a way to lower the cooldowns on rights. He starts in a hostile territory here. Guys, this is a minor settlement. Minor. Tier 1. One unit of orc boys, 4 goblins, 2 goblin archers, and a wolf rider. 8 units. Tier 1. Remember the tier 2 Greenskin or Lizardmen settlement? Well, the capital is different, but what was it? 3 skinks. Was like 5 skinks and 1 saurus. Man, Greenskin's got a solid tier 1 garrison. The Greenskin tier 1 is now better than what tier 2 used to be. Heck, it's almost as good as tier 3 considering the minor settlements, right? Never check tier 1 change settlement, okay. I'll trust you. So, different location for this guy, and this guy was a free LC, so unfortunately no mechanics other than unique flavor, which are pterodons. Maybe there's a still unique landmark in the jungle, and that's it here. He starts with 2 pterodon technologies. So if you're gonna have a different starting experience and flavor, I think that is there.
As I hold Galm
Shut up, Franz.
I am ready.
Let me know you're ready. Gorok. Gorok says, right to resilience, barrier and defense bonus for Sour, so it's new. Sour's can come here to control Lord Croak. Nice. Barrier hit points plus 500 for all units when defending settlements. So you're telling me every single garrison unit gets a barrier? Can't be right. And free tower, 500 defense supplies. His army has higher mass and missile resistance. Well, they changed this a bit. Nation calls. He's the reason Lizardmen garrisons are bad? No. You're saying that because of Gorok they made the Lizardmen garrisons poor? Did they balance all Lizardmen garrisons on this guy? Oh man. Imagine that. But the minor settlements of Lizardmen have really poor garrisons. It's almost enough for entering the book without even playing Lizardmen. Deep in the jungles. Well, Itza is in the middle now. 10 slots still, thank god. And that's feels like so in the middle now. Horn is here and there is Nurgle here. 3 regions. The fuck is this? With demons? Maybe we were the bad guys from the start. So they have both of the generic Lizardmen building and the Itza building here, which are not much different anymore. This one is pretty cool. 8 attack, 8% ward save against the Chaos all armies. A little bit overkill, but yeah. So, the city is tier 1, and we got a tier 2 building. We can build other tier 2 buildings. It's almost like they were supposed to be tier 2 already. Lord Krogar, he sleeps, but he still nukes. Okay. Build the big buff here. Rank 1, by the way. Scanning got badly translated. Still very good. It's a public order, huh? They get barrier now, no longer that physical resistance. This got nerfed a bit, but apparently, because of the changes in Warhammer 3, it was necessary, because you know they were way stronger. It does get the Greater Arcane Conduit, which has 10 spell mastery. Orc starting army, 4 Saurus, 2 Skinks and a Revivification Crystal. $25 missile resistance, 15 physical resistance, and a silver shield. And he has pretty much perfect vigor from the start. And he gets perfect rigor rank 10 as well. Seems kind of like redundant because of the Rock of Itza. Mace of Ulmak, 18 physical resistance and ability that grants lots of damage in attack. And Shield of Eons, 15 armor, 35 resist, and ability that grants armor. Expert charge defense. This is some of the poorest stats when you look at it like this. Look at it's like bare minimal on both. Yeah, I like the weapon, but the armor is like meh. Set bonus 1 control provinces minus 4 corruption local province. He's very tanky, gets a lot of toughness, especially if you use a lot of croak with him. So it has the extra stuff for the Saurus and Temple Guard. To the death. Battle healing cap plus 100% regeneration. This guy just won't die. So they give this guy double healing cap, but no healing caps for Poxmakers or Nurgle. $15, $33, $38, $43, $48. He has a ridiculous resilience, this guy. And then now this as well. If you don't have magical attacks, this guy is gonna be really hard to kill. Without any of these skills, his stats are already very impressive. $45 is a decent starting point, and he gets the 12 and another 10 here without even character skills. It's still above average. We're gonna get 55 with this one alone. There's 12 here. This is infantry at 2300 mass. What the fuck? It's the tiny little Saurus, 2300. Minimal Doom Wheel, not even half that. Still is over 9000 mass. I'm kind of fairly sure you can do this battle with nearly 0 casualties in a manual. Skinks and his army have 103. Yeah, Lizardmen have shit out to resolve. There's gonna be a problem for the AI. I haven't done shit against that. You have a Revivification Crystal, and this is some of the shittiest enemies to fight Lizardmen. I got a lot of croak here. Boom, 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 boom. All demons dead. This guy's rank 2. Trying out resolving it. Okay, here goes. Lord Crow against demons. Apparently Lord Crow couldn't handle a couple of demons. Wonder when this barrier appears, when the battle starts. All when defending settlements, so you have to be under attack in a settlement. This is the province here. The right gives barrier hit points plus 1000 to Saurus and Temple Guard for 5 turns. Aim to counter effects of these units and give them extra charge defense. But the main settlements rarely have any Saurus or Temple Guards.
In the name of Magnus.
Bok. Look at the slaughter effects, man. If I get the bottle right now, I would probably not be able to continue streaming for another several hours because it's been a long day. But like, what the fuck is this? What are those slaughter effects? Which genius made this shit? They're so original. They're unique. They're individual people, Does have a interesting southern location, the way on the other side of the map. He's the Wanderer after all. Yeah, I think they added some more buffs to the temples. We're in the patch notes. I think my favorite thing that I have seen in Warhammer 2, when the Nakai's vassal opens dialogue with Nakai and they declare war on Nakai, and the vassal guy says, "Nakai counts for you." Pretty much the state of the vassals in Warhammer 2. Oh, that's the new forest. So we're dealing with Norska here, who has a Stegner in the army. Well, Nakai did get buffed, boys. 3,000 background income now. Used to be 2,500, so he can afford 2 more units now. Let's see the building. What the? Come on, man. Why is it not zoom out? It's too big. It's too powerful. Can't fit in the screen. Oh god. No Mr. Resist. 10 hit points instead. Obedience brings victory. The generic Lizardmen skill. Leadership aura size plus 50%. Character aura leadership's effect plus 5. 4 is the base. From the Encourage. Legendary Warrior. Leadership aura size plus 20%. Character aura leadership effect plus 5. Somebody had a really easy job when they were making this thing, like... Legendary Warrior. Legendary Warrior, boys! Holy Spirit Confederate of the Crooked Moon. Okay, Demon Crusher, 10% more damage, 10 charge bonus. Looks like the same shit. Cold-blooded reflexes. Terror and Discouraged. Discouraged and Terror actually go well together. First spawning. Frenzy for all the Kroxigors and Sacred Krogs in the army, and 10% speed for the whole army. And Adornments, Hoargrowth and Replenishment. And then Sacred Wanderer, Unbreakable. So original. This is one of the most lackluster, unique Legend Lord trees in the game. Looks like, okay. It did say they changed the technologies, let's see. Plus army, plus army, plus army, plus army, plus army, plus army, plus army. What were the money technologies? They said they added more. Where the hell are these technologies for money? Where's the money, yo? Sequence of growth. Oh, this is the money. Tribute from vassals plus 20%. Tribute from vassals plus 25%. Tribute from vassals plus 30%. Plus 35%. Plus 40%. Plus 45%. Plus 50%. Hopefully they all add up, and it doesn't mean this one is now from 45 to 50%. Sacramento, they don't add up. Well, what can you do? Not usually how that works, but what can you do? Charge bonus for beasties and Nakai. Nakai actually gets buffs here, huh? And Nakai, because they forgot about him when they were making the faction. They finally remembered. And Nakai, look at this. And Nakai, and Nakai, and Nakai, and Nakai. I exist, goddammit! Buff me, game! Buff me, devs! I exist! Okay, and I can get a lot more buffs now. Well, at least from the red side. And Nakai. And Nakai. And Nakai. Okay, Nakai is getting some buffs here. Damn, should we raise it or should we gift it? We do get 20 more bucks here. And it's rough times, 20 bucks is 20 bucks. Okay, let's see. So we got a vassal here, boys. They got immediately a massive garrison. What the fuck? Look at these garrisons, man. Why can't we get these garrisons? What the hell? And they generated 150, huh? Get 150 from them. I wonder if we can still ask him money.
Cosmos Arnex.
Oh man, I need to get a drink. Well, we are not asking for 1 Bitcoin. We are just asking for 1 shekel here. And it's either they just started working for us and they have nothing in the treasury. They need to, they some time has to go by, or this got changed in Warhammer 3. But they did add more buffs for Nakai, and there's more vassal income, and the world is larger. So there's something here. Something here. One day we want to get drunk for like a couple of days so we can play a Nakai campaign. They get 750 and we get 150 from that, so they're making 600 per turn. They adjust any of these costs here. So they changed the money out from there on. We start with tier 2 now, and this one still holds 6,000. 8,000, 10,000. Looks like it's the income is a little bit more. $4,000 for a tier 2 building. 4,000 for tier 2 building. Upkeep production here, upkeep production here, upkeep production here. Money could get going. Nakai gets additional 5 attack, 10% damage, and 10% charge. Then here, 10 missile resist, 5 melee defense, and 5% ward save. I mean, the vassal income can no doubt add up as you expand. No doubt it will add up. I really make this guy a Pepega Lizardmen campaign totally, you know, special. Golden Tribunes, enchanted item, melee defense, ward save. Perfect figure and ward save. Whole growth +5 and magic under chance +10% faction wide. Okay. This item is worse than ever. It used to be a little bit better when it was magic resist. Now this spell resistance is even worse. This for enchanted item, this one is a good talisman, right? I guess. This thing usually was adding up in the past. Now it's just basically upgrading. Well, definitely looks better than before. What does this look like from like this side here? Nakai first campaign. I don't have that. I don't have enough to drink to play Nakai as the first campaign. We're wrapping the destiny with the Oxy now. No, we keep going. Okay, so what do we have here? Lizardmen. We have Oxyotl here. Him and Tehenran, pretty much the only one with some proper mechanics. This guy is gonna be better than ever with because of his unique mechanic. This does help with the shitty garrisons, right? Oh, this seems like same as before. And he has starts in the bottom. This guy could be quite fun for long campaigns. Yeah, the garrisons of Lizardmen are really bad. How many races left to review? Still a lot. I do like the look of this southern location more so than in more empires. Seems like it doesn't have much to do here, and then you can just move around. Damn, this is I like this southern location. Poor demons getting bullied by little skink. Silent Sanctum's mechanic is really good. It's better under cities. I like this a lot for a long campaign for sure. That was a pretty good hero. Yes, salt. Salt works. There's no icon for a resource here, but there's salt here. Strange. Who's he even dealing with? There's two Bastildons in the army. We have a very large army here. Doesn't work on single entities there. Bastillion's a horrible not to resolve. I don't want to say this is Immortal Emperors, guys. This is just Lizardmen. Keep in mind, this is just Lizardmen. They always had a dog shit auto-resolve, but made the AI shit. No? Red. Such poor auto-resolve with this faction. But what was the objective here for the start here? And I love this for a long campaign. What can you get here at the beginning? Melon Stalker song. Try the banner. This is so bizarre, right? But this is kind of pointless to, you know, go over with it. Just the Lizardmen is not a faction where you're gonna get a good out result until you get like a top tier army with high experience. It's not like we are playing a campaign here. Let's see here. This is basically a skirmisher lord with gimmicks. I mean, look at this shit here. It's incredible.
Oh my God. Have you seen that shit? Holy
Thank you,
shit.
Max.
What the hell?
Maybe I should play Oxyotl first. I'm definitely gonna be playing Axial at some point. I'm missing the vampires the most, so I'm getting pulled towards vampires right now. I got me an open bottle of Jack Daniels and it goes well with vampires. For nostalgia, right? I'm definitely gonna be playing a longer campaign with this guy, but I'm not sure he's gonna go first. He has a mechanic that goes amazing for this type of campaign. I consider this the best Lizardmen faction. Items, right, my bad. Sorry guys, this, I had like 2 shots after seeing Nakai there, with the 1 shekel 7 relations negative. It's setting me now. It's auto-resolve issue ours. It doesn't have to do anything to do with the faction. It just Lizardmen has problems with auto-resolve. The settlements are overvalued in auto-resolve against Lizardmen as well. And you should not be auto-resolving anyways, guys. Auto-resolve kind of ruins the game, especially if you want to try to play like a relevant campaign. Like how many times we can get into a campaign where a couple of auto-resolves makes things kind of like feel cheap. Feels like this we don't like playing a campaign here. It doesn't mean if auto-resolve wins and you can that it's, you know, the right move. Then you complain later the game is too easy because it's snowballed because of a cheap shot. He has the golden blowpipe of Patuhi. Patuhi. So just a range item. Nothing special. You know that sound goes to the pipe? Some faction have a really cheap auto-resolve, and with some faction you have to work for it. So keep that in mind. this guy gets unique missions, and he can basically travel between the Silent Sanctum, the home one, and the missions, and back every turn. And he basically creates secret hideouts around the world. And I find this a lot of fun for because I like to see what's going on in the world, and I like to go after the troublemakers, and this guy seems to be the one that fits the most. You know how Be'lakor has his rift thing? This guy has his troll thing. Even if you're not in good relations with the factions you're helping, you don't have penalties. He doesn't create penalties. Immune to diplomatic penalties from trespassing. So you can help people even if they don't want your help, or they currently don't want to give you military access. I think that's a totally unique way to play. You can play kind of like Toll with a bunch of secret hideouts, and don't have to build a vast empire. You just basically create a secret organization / agency. You know, it's kind of like a superhero with a base going around helping who he wants to help, instead of creating you know, some kind of big empire. Downside is you have to play Kings. Well, the Red Crescent Kings, Chameleon Kings, and Chameleon Stalkers are good units. They're good units, and if you apply them right, you can win the battle. It does start with a very powerful hero, though. And you don't have to use them later on. You can, you know, get a regular Lizardmen army once we get, you know, funds going, blessed units. Okay, so this was Lizardmen.
In the name of Magnus.
A few more words. This is wrong. This is just fucked up. This is just fucked up, and I wanna love Grand Pepe, but Lord Zlak, Lord Apotheosis, this is just fucked up. This has to stop. They made the tech list beyond ridiculous, and like, what the fuck is this shit? At least they're pushing some kind of flavor here. Different location and all. This guy has an actual mechanic, and he's making even the Grand Pepe look bad. This guy was free, so we can't complain about free Kappa, but he has a good flavor, even if he doesn't have mechanics. This guy got Lord Croak and got Itza, and he won't die. This is our special boy. Special boy, if you wanna get drunk for like a week, you play him. And you got another one with a mechanic. Okay, that's the Lizardmen boys right now. They are really in a dire need of a rework regarding blessed units, some mechanics, and geomantic web. I still like them, but work in progress. Anyways, let's see who we're gonna do next.